guys, it's ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for the month of September. Now, these messages may not resonate with every Sagittarius out there, so just take what resonates with you and leave out the rest. Also, stay tuned for your bonus info that's going to be coming up right after this. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what we have for you this month. You know, Sagittarius, this month is calling out your reckless side, okay? This could be your ego, coincidence issues, control issues, or impulsiveness, okay? You feel like you're not in control because you're second guessing yourself. So you're acting without thinking, okay? And it's just blowing up in your face. Just stop acting crazy and just get your shit together. You know, your temper's short and your self-control is shot. Okay, you're drained and second guessing yourself, and your patience has totally run out. Okay, you're letting small shit push your buttons, and then you're pretending you're fine. Just drop the act and chill out and face what's bothering you before you blow something up that you can't fix. You know, Sagittarius, what is going on? You feel like you're all over the place. Okay, it feels like you lost direction, no focus, no discipline. It's like you're being pulled in two different directions, okay? Spinning your wheels and creating all this confusion. Okay? That's why nothing's moving forward for you right now. You need to just pick a lane and stick to it. You know, you've got all the power you need to make things happen. Okay? You've had it this whole time. The problem is you don't always use it. Sagittarius, that's such a waste. Okay? Stop waiting for someone else to fix it. You can do it yourself, okay? Just stop stalling and act like it. You know, you survived a painful ending and betrayal, okay? The worst part is over. You're healing from it and trying to move past it, but it still lingers in your mind. You keep replaying it as if it's still happening. You have to stop reopening this old wound and dragging it into the present. You know, you're spinning in circles, trying to keep it all together, but you're juggling way more than you can handle. Okay, you can't just juggle everything forever. Half of what you're carrying, it doesn't even matter. It's all unnecessary stress. Okay, so stop and drop the dead weight before it burns you out. You know, indecision blocks progress, okay? And fear of risk keeps you stuck in place. The opportunity won't last forever. Just make a move. You know, in the near future, there's hesitation and indecision that's holding you back and keeping you stuck. Okay, the fear of making the wrong move has you making no move, okay, which isn't any better. Okay, staying stuck isn't safer. Okay, it's wasted time. And the opportunity won't last forever, so just make a move and take the damn risk. You know, you win by walking away and refusing to fight every battle. That's your strength. You know that not every fight is worth it, right? And not every argument deserves your energy. Okay? Sometimes peace is worth more than being right. Okay, so why are you wasting your time with these petty fights? It doesn't make any sense. You know, someone around you is like restless, impatient, and burnt out, okay? And it's rubbing off on you. They want answers now, and they might even pressure you before you're even ready. You know, just because their life is messy doesn't mean you have to get dragged into it. Okay? Their problems don't have to be your problems, and their drama isn't your responsibility. Okay, their issues don't belong to you. You know, you're afraid of being lied to or seeing the truth about something. You're basically scared of being played. Okay, but to be honest, those secrets and lies are going to be exposed. Okay, they can't stay hidden forever. So you need to be ready for it. You know, by the end of September, a new opportunity shows up, okay? This is a serious offer on the table. but you need to commit to it. Okay, this could be work, money, stability, or maybe even a commitment that's solid and long-term. Whatever it is, it's a fresh start that you can actually count on. Okay, this is the real deal. Okay, so don't waste it. All right, Sag, that's what I have for you today. If you're enjoying my readings, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. You could also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. If you'd like to book a session, head over to my website, ViLoEnergyHealing.com, or you could just message me on any of my social media platforms. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, sending you love and light. Hey Sagittarius, it's Vita with ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome back to part 2 of your reading. All right, this is going to be your bonus info for the month of September. All right, so we're going to start with some timing windows. I'm going to start from the beginning of the month and work my way down to the end. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, September 3rd to the 6th, this looks like ego challenges, insecurities, or power struggles, okay? The 10th to the 13th, that's when you can notice like a hard truth ending, or like a recovery type of moment. The 17th to the 20th, that's where you're gonna see some confusion clears up. Also, some kind of truth is gonna be revealed. All right, the 25th to the 28th, that's when like a real opportunity appears, okay? It's tied to like career, money, or stability. All right. All right, now I'm gonna jump into some zodiac signs that showed up strongly in your reading. This could be somebody that you're dealing with, doesn't have to be, okay? Don't get too fixated on the signs. You could be dealing with any sign. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so we have Leo. All right, Leo, that sign is going to stand for like clashing pride, insecurity, or like drained energy. Okay, there's also Cancer here. That's going to be about like an emotional pull or like lack of direction. All right, there's also Virgo and Gemini. Okay, that has to do with like clarity and action. All right, there's Pisces here. Okay, that talks about like breaking free from like illusions. And we have Capricorn. Okay, that has to do with work, money, and like long-term stability. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna channel some phrases that you could be saying, thinking, or feeling. Okay, let's see what we got. I can't keep juggling all this. I'm not wasting energy on that anymore. The truth always comes out. And this is my chance to start fresh. All right, some symbols, okay, that you could be seeing but ignoring. Okay, I'm picking up mirrors. Okay, so that stands for like facing the truth about yourself or other people. I'm also seeing scales, okay? That has to do with like balance, decision, and justice, okay? Seeing like broken chain, okay? That has to do with like release from burdens or attachments. I also see a key, okay? So that has to do with like unlocking a new opportunity. All right, let's see what else we got. So, okay, so I'm just picking up that, you know, a hidden truth or secret could be revealed that changes how you see someone, okay? Also, there's gonna be like an opportunity around money, work, or commitment. It may start small, but it grows fast, okay? I'm also getting like letting go of ego will bring progress. That's what they're saying. All right. All right, let's jump into some initials. Okay, it could be your name, their name, first name, last name. Place it however you see fit. Okay, let's see what we got. We have E, G, J, L, M, R, S, and T. All right, guys, that's what I have for you today. If you're enjoying the bonus info and you want me to continue this way, just hit that like button or leave me a quick comment to let me know. All right, thanks for watching, and until next time, sending you love and light.